for joining us. My name is Kimberly Zylinski. I'm one of the school counselors for A.W. Beatty Career Center, serving students with the last names M through Z.
Hi, and I'm Sarah Goodyear. I'm one of the school counselors serving students with the last names A through L.
And we're going to present what we usually present in person, but due to the pandemic, we're obviously just going to go through our presentation online, just letting you know about some of the services that you can have at A.W. Beatty Career Center. So as we mentioned, there's two counselors. Mrs. Goodyear, just for anyone's knowledge from last year, was part-time, and so we separated ourselves by school district. However, this year she's full-time, so we felt like separating the alphabet would be more beneficial to the student. So that was our thought process with that. We have the Beatty Assistance Team. So a lot of our schools have this as well. It might be known as SAP, or Student Assistance Program, in the district. However, we kind of wanted to brand ourselves and be the Beatty Assistance Team. We have the bat logo as our team logo, so that's kind of fun to run around with the Batman logo on your shirt and whatnot. It's designed to remove any sort of learning barrier for the students to succeed academically as well as personally. So what this might look like is an attendance issue all the way up to something more serious like self-injury. So we work with that student and their family to get them the support that they need so they can succeed. And we also work with the districts to make sure that we have all the necessary information that we need to make sure that the student is successful during their time here at Beatty. This is our team members, and I am the BAC coordinator. Mrs. Goodyear's obviously on the team. Mr. Watkins, our principal. Mrs. Holsworth, our assistant principal. We're very fortunate to have two school-based therapists from UPMC, and I'll speak to a little bit of the school-based therapy piece in a moment. We have Officer Bob Scott, and then some teaching faculty, Miss Carrie Ludwig of Early Childhood Education, Mrs. Lockery and Miss Brennan, who are learning facilitators, Mr. Miller, who's one of our HVAC instructors, Miss Zilazowski, one of our cosmetology instructors, and Mrs. Erin Rushi, who's our special populations coordinator. Anyone can refer themselves to BAT. A parent can refer their student. I've had districts refer students. Sometimes we have students referring other students, even though that's kind of rare. And then what I do is I either speak to the student and contact their parent or guardian via phone or email regarding the referral and seeking permission for the team to help support the student. If the permission is granted, then the team gathers information about how the student is doing from their district, the instructor here at Beatty, and the family, so we can best help that student. In addition to that, because of the pandemic, all of these forms are going to be virtual, and they are located on the school counselor resource website page of the beattytech.com page. So Mrs. Goodyear and I, while we're fortunate enough to only have 450 students apiece this year, we also have school-based therapy, which is just more one-on-one time that a student can have with a licensed therapist. We use UPMC's program, and thankfully the whole Highmark UPMC split did not impact that program. So no matter what insurance you have, with like one or two exceptions, your student could work with the school-based therapist and you would only be charged your copay amount. Most of our students that are referred to BAT do choose to work with the school-based therapist. So it's, you don't have to, but it's strongly recommended by the team. And then I have some student and parent feedback. Obviously I had to keep it anonymous. I'm not going to read it to you, but you can kind of look at this and see that it's been a very beneficial program to a lot of students as well as their families. At this point in time, if we were all together in the same room, I would pause the presentation to have any questions asked about this piece. I certainly encourage you to reach out to me if you have any questions about the school-based therapy program or even referring your student to the Beatty assistance team. We can certainly discuss it and make the best decision for you and your student. Okay, so kind of switching gears from mental health to college and career planning. We have articulation agreements, which is a contract with various public and private post-secondary schools to provide college credit for the time that your student has spent here at Beatty. That can be awarded anywhere from 3 to 22 credits depending on which school and which program they're enrolling in. So it's a really great opportunity to earn some, to kind of jump ahead in their college career before they even start, but also save some money in that process. The requirements are you have to complete the secondary school component of the PD program of study. So basically the college prep courses or above at your sending district. Earn a high school diploma with a 2.5 minimum GPA. Achieve proficiency on all the PD competencies. So that's all the hands-on competencies that students complete here while they're at Beatty. And then received a competent or advanced on the NOCTI exam. So essentially, the NOCTI exam is a hands-on and written exam given to seniors who are program completers. So they've spent 2 or more years in the same program. And they take that at the end of their senior year. And if they do well on that, that is the final piece of being able to get the college credit. I can't emphasize this enough. Before seniors walk out of here, they definitely need to speak to either myself, Mrs. Goodyear, or Mrs. Holsworth to fill out the appropriate paperwork, because we are all 10-month positions, so we are very hard to get a hold of in the summertime. So we like to wrap that up before we even walk out of here for the summer. And we're always trying to work with other schools. So if we don't have an agreement with a particular school, we are more than happy to reach out to them to see if they will work with us. And if you or your student know that they want to go to a particular school and we don't have an agreement, please reach out to us sooner rather than later, because this is, to create an agreement is usually a 2 to 3 year process. So it's not something that we can call in the spring of their senior year and magically work out. And again, I'm going to emphasize that if you have any questions about this piece, you can reach out to either Mrs. Goodyear or myself. And just another resource is the statewide agreements can be found on collegetransfer.net. Those are always changing. And then the local agreements, you can just contact one of us to get that information. Okay.
And then I'm going to speak to scholarships for a moment. And so where can I find available scholarships? So your students are always welcome to come to us with questions. We also work to make sure that all scholarship information is posted as it comes in. Obviously in the fall, less scholarships are posted for the year. They usually start posting as the school year goes on, but we work to update that list. There is a list if you go to School Counselor Resources, which is under the Student tab on the Beatty Tech website, that we're constantly working to update as scholarships come in. And those scholarships are appropriate for a variety of our programs here. We also have links to online databases. So we work with different employers. Sometimes they do scholarships, different activities, volunteer work. There's a lot of different scholarship opportunities available, and we're always looking to become aware of more scholarships that might apply to our students. So all information that we receive, we post it in the main office on the bulletin board, and it will be online at our website as well. under that school counselor resource tab. And you'll look for financial aid. Where can I find money for college? And there should be a big list there. And know that we are constantly working to update it. So please encourage your students when they have some downtime as they're settled into the school year and getting up and running, when they have some downtime, to look at them and keep up to date with that list and apply as they can as they enter their senior year. And as always, as Ms. Zylinski said, if you have any questions or concerns about your child, we are here to help. So please feel free to reach out to us. Again, I'm Sarah Goodyear, and I am the counselor for students with the last names A through L, and my contact information is on your screen, so please reach out with any concerns. And Mrs. Zylinski is here, and she is the counselor for students with last names M through Z, and her contact information is there as well. It is also on the Beatty Tech website, again, under that school counselor tab.
Well, thank you for joining us. We hope that we eventually get to meet you in person. And again, we can't stress enough that if you have any questions or concerns as this school year unfolds, please reach out to us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.